Well, hello there. Today I am doing a little bit of a test stream. Because I have went over and now I have a setup where I have two GPUs in the system. The Intel Arc B580 for actually playing games, and the old AMD RX 580 for just like recording and streaming. Curious thing, I was trying to put two different Intel Arc GPUs in the system, but OBS doesn't actually let me choose which one I want to use. So they need to be like different kinds. If I had two NVIDIA GPUs, it would probably work, but for now I just am using my old one for like the stream. The good news is that I can record at 1080p and 60 FPS and stream at 720p and 60 FPS. However, sadly, if I try to both stream and record at 1080p 60 FPS, then it just kind of gets overloaded. So, you know, we're just trying our best. And I'm curious to see how this goes. Because now, if the frame rate can actually be higher, that means that the YouTube video should be a bit more pleasant too. I'm just kind of weirded out that, you know, the old GPU still supports HEVC for like, you know, H.265 video encoding, which is, you know, pretty good, like both the quality and file size. But when trying to use the H.264 for the actual stream, the stuff that you see right now, it has some issues. Oh, they're quite the distance away. But yeah, for the longest time ever I thought that the Intel Arc B580 would be pretty good as my sole GPU, you know, just like a single GPU setup like most people. But eventually I kind of discovered that if there's games that end up making the GPU itself struggle, then it's gonna drag down like the recording with it, and that's no good. So, you know, I'm trying to work around that, and this could actually like work pretty decently. But we'll see. The start of this stream was a little bit silly, because I tried the 1080p, but it feels like it might not have worked out too well. Then again, streaming at 720 is fine. I think most people kind of care about the particular frame rate and how smooth it is anyways. Now, I think Windows 11 does give you a bit more freedom in choosing what runs where, but I did actually look at the OBS source code, and no, that feature for Intel isn't there, whereas with NVIDIA you even have like a nice little frickin' drop down for the GPU, which is literally all they frickin' need, but apparently no, we can't have that. One option would be to change it myself, you know, like edit the source, but the problem is that every implementation is quite different, so I can just borrow the bit I want. No. It would be pretty complex. So yeah, for now I'm kind of stuck, but I'm happy that I at least have the old GPU to use for this. Frick, I'm missing so bad. Come on. No. It's actually weird that there's also no option for me to be like, hey, listen, Windows, I see that the game might be a bit too demanding and the frame rates might dip sometimes. So how about when that happens, prioritize the recording and the stream? So at least that whole thing doesn't stutter like crazy. Unfortunately, no such setting. Hey! We got him. And a frickin' BMP3 nonetheless. Damn. Also, some people were doing videos about how you can use lossless scaling and make one of the GPUs do the frame gen. And honestly, that is pretty based. I kind of want to. Frick, I keep missing the rockets. Oh, we scored some hits, but that's not enough. Well, guess we're getting bonked here. Oh no! We could try running away, but nah, they're on our tail. We're going for basically an emergency landing, a very quick one. Oh wait, no. Huh? We're actually getting out of this. That's new. I kind of expected the Michael Bay explosion. Guess he was on a freaking break. Come on, get wrecked, nerd. Yeah. Problem is, my first shot is like the ATGM missile, which I definitely don't want to waste when I just wanna shoot at some freaking like nerd. Yeah, like at a chopper, but I don't really know how to disable it because that's like the main gun. But you know, not the end of the world. This is doable. We might still very much lose the fight itself though. Yeah, see, our spawn is being camped so badly right now. I'm just gonna go hide somewhere. Oh! Guess I'm not hiding anywhere. Single frickin' volley, damn. That was kinda messed up. But hey, the stream is pretty good so far. No serious frame drops. I know the frame rate isn't like a completely stable 60, I don't think. I mean, it says it is, but this is jumping up and down. Oh yeah, the GPU usage is also silly. Not quite sure what's up with that, but hey, it's working. I'm having a good time. RTSS might be a little bit confused, maybe. Looking over on Twitch, the recording quality is fine too. Yeah, I think I might just stick with this setup. Seems pretty chill. I know Twitch has recently been trying to add a new feature where you can encode multiple streams locally and just push them directly. So that if they don't have like the re-encode bandwidth themselves or whatever, so that you can handle that. And in addition, your encoder doing that directly will probably have higher quality. It's just, you know, a bit more demanding. Still, very cool that we can do that. If only Twitch had like better encoders than H.264 though. Also, GPU prices are just kind of crazy right now. Like I have the B580 and A580, and also the old RX 580 and 570. However, there's no way I could like actually afford a swanky NVIDIA GPU and stuff. Because most of these I have actually picked up either on a really good sale or like years after they originally came out. Like the RX 580 I got like for 100 euros. And honestly, for like an encoding GPU, it's pretty freaking chill. I kind of wish I could run like 3 monitors off of that GPU, but sadly it doesn't feel doable because for whatever reason the GPU still tries to push a bunch of frames through the main one, and that slows things horribly. Like if I have 3 monitors and I put like one of those FPS test websites or a frickin' like game or video or anything, literally just like YouTube tabs, right? Then it won't work. It's gonna make the load of the main GPU 100%, even though the monitors are attached to the secondary GPU. It's like the frickin' Windows, like, what's it called? Like desktop manager? Like the desktop environment process, whatever the frick it is. That thing just kind of dies. Windows is a little bit stiffy. I will probably have to reinstall it and go with like Windows 11, because at least in that one it gives you a bit more control over choosing which process runs on which GPU.
Time, 1 o'clock. Range, 600.
Oh, hey, we contributed. I'm still in a very, very bad spot, because normally I'd have to flank them. It's just that the left side is also very open. But, you know, let's see how this goes. Enemies up ahead, like around here. Yeah. Oh. Shoots friendly. Problem is, if the first shot is the ATGM, going after like a freaking fence or whatever would just kind of ruin it. Come on, come on, come on. Where the frick is it? I'm so confused. It's supposed to be like behind the building, right? Oh, there you go. There we go. Oh, that was such a whiff. Maybe I can sneakily just be like, hi, hello, meow, merp, moo. Get right, get right, get right, get right, get right. Gremlin noises. Okay, if it doesn't know I have an ATGM, it might just peek me. No, oh, no. Wrong corner. Yeah, that messed us up so badly. Damn. Wap, 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 wap. Might as well just go with a proper tank. Why not? And of course, just using heat because I am silly. Honestly, I don't get people who do well in like the
Adjust right. 2 degrees. Far ahead of the enemy.
I don't get people who do well in like the ground realistic battles, because those are freaking difficult. Like all the spotting and stuff. Kind of crazy.
Loaded.
The tank is exactly the vehicle that's meant to be shooting others like on the move. let's go and say hi. Apple. No? Oh, hi. Round. See, that's what a big freaking gun does. Heck yeah. There's someone to the side there. We might just kind of wait for them to drive out.
We're controlling most of the zones.
Oh, we got this.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Charlie.
Apple.
Destroy.
Oh.
Charlie. Come on. Acknowledge. Open fire. Artillery
Oh, we're actually winning this. Heck yeah.
Destroy. Charlie. Come on. Acknowledge.
I could have had a bomber, but I missed it. Oh well.
590. Keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Enemy activity on the way. Objective achieved. Dig in.
Hey, there we go. Not a great game, but hey, this is a test stream. But yeah, a little bit of Silver Lions. I ain't complaining. Oh wait, can we do... Oh yeah, the Great War is still on. And we're the Germans this time. Why not? Oh wait a minute, I wonder if I even have the RTSS like frame limiter on properly. Oh yeah, I don't have it set up. So let's set the frame limit, well, the target to like 60. Surely this is gonna be fine. Hey, I think it might have gotten actually a bit better. And here's the polykill tank. All of the besties just vibing. Oh, ew. Where the frick am I looking? I kinda can't believe that this sort of tank didn't get stuck on terrain like literally all the time. It is so freaking low. Damn, we're really pushing at a snail's pace though. Okay. Have to peek over the... I don't think I should be peeking over the hill. Friendlies are getting freaking wrecked. Damn. Let's see. How far is that? 400. Okay, frick it. I still don't see. Okay, yeah, that would have been good, but like... This team is really freaking angry. They're taking out everyone. Meanwhile, I'm not... Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. Yoink. Hey, that's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit. That's good. We got one. Aside from that, I don't freaking know. Oh. Oh. Hey, yo. Hello? Should probably range it. I'm just vibing. Also, hi, welcome in. This is a little bit of a silly test stream, because I have 2 GPUs now. This should mostly work. Hard to say for sure. Ow. Damn it. We don't have any smoke or whatever either, so we're kind of fricked here. We're about to get taken out. Let's just eat random artillery. Why not? Is it better? Honestly, yeah. Because even if the game GPU has high load, at least the recording and the stream can continue. The only problem is I haven't figured out how to get it to actually stream at 1080p without getting overloaded. It might just be a hardware limitation, because I'm using like an ancient RX 580. But hey, you know, at least it kind of works, so I'm happy. I can actually play the frickin' Zeppelin, finally! Just barely have enough points. What the frick is this? Oh, I have like explosives? And I can either go up or down, and that's about it. And I immediately explode. Well, this is historically accurate. Oh, the humanity. How's the event going? Honestly, a little bit more difficult than I thought. I like it. I want the freaking loading screen and stuff, but it's proving to be a bit challenging. Because I play like ground arcade most of the time. So realistic is a little bit of a change in pace. Like, look, this is freaking sad. And also I kind of got in on it super late because was busy with work. I still really appreciate the fact that they are adding like AI infantry, because I do feel like that would mix the game up a little bit. Now, I don't know how much stuff is there gonna be, like whether we're gonna be able to play the infantry like enlisted or something like that. But even if we can just like drop a little squad from a BMP in like a super far future patch of the game, I think that would be really cool. And yeah, they did mention that they'd test that sort of thing in the event. Well, I mean, I'm guessing that it's better to do it in this sort of an event than for them to get a bunch of data to give to their devs of like, oh hey, this was good, this was bad, this was laggy, this is fine, so they can work on it onwards, rather than just putting it in the main game and then everyone being a little bit confused and stuff. For example, when they were testing out submarines, like people had some very fair criticisms of those. I still very much wish we had like submarines in Naval. Maybe someday. And honestly, it's really freaking nice that they're putting in so much effort. I probably shouldn't be charging in like this. This can be a good idea. Yeah, this is not a good idea. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
On est touché.
Ram.
Cible endommagée.
Damn it. They got me there. Maybe I need to be sneaky and just kind of sit a little bit more back and try to pick them up from the distance instead of charging in. That was what I did in the very few times when I actually did well in the event. See, this guy has the right idea. Although, it does end up being a little bit more boring, unfortunately. Let's see. 700. That's a long ways off. know, I mean, for these guns, they drop like freaking crazy. Also, yeah, the dispersion. Although, I have to say that I don't hate it. The fact that they changed up how the game plays a little bit, so you actually have people that are kind of shooting at each other a bunch of times instead of just sniping each other immediately. At least not always. An interesting change of pace, if nothing else. I'm not actually seeing anyone. That's kind of crazy. Oh wait, there they are. Never mind, Lamau. Yoink. Am I not hitting them? Damn. Oh wait, there's even more drop. That's kind of wild. There we go. But that didn't penetrate. Frick! I might need different ammo for this. Yeah, I'm not doing anything here. Need to move. I mean, the HE is nice, but you gotta hit them just right. I'm just a goober. Also, I have never really figured out how to switch between the gun sights. Like, this is all from the right side. And if I wanna go to the left one, I don't freaking know how. They could have just put like a freaking button at the bottom bar and be like, hey, this is how you do it. Because some people said, oh yeah, there's like the secondary weapons button that you can bind, but it freaking does nothing. Yoink. Hey, I still got an assist. Those bombers are so cool though. Damn. And where the frick am I getting shot from? Oh, that's really far. Yoink. Probably should have measured the distance. Come on. 750.
Driver controls repaired.
And they're dead. This is how playing realistic feels like. I figure out what's the approximate distance to something and friendlies already take them out. Either that or I'm dead. Can also probably just do like a little shot to kind of help with figuring out the range. But yeah, this is proving to be a little bit of a struggle. I don't know, sometimes when I play War Thunder, I kind of get in the zone, and it's actually cool, and I'm like in the top 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. Other times, Must be like freaking performance anxiety. But nah, I bet the more you play, the more you get used to it. Like 500 hours isn't even that much for this kind of game. Why the frick is the gun suddenly pointing in a completely different direction? How dare! Rude! Okay, a bit higher. And they're dead. I was like... Bunch of infantry shooting at us. Yeah, there's people with thousands of hours and that is like crazy cool. Oh well. Meanwhile, I'm just somewhere in the middle of like spading the Soviet tree. No bias whatsoever. I just like how the vehicles look for real, for real. The Su-25 is like a flying lunchbox. Oh, there we go. Yoink. Frick it, we're just gonna keep shooting until something scores. Seems like nothing is working. What the frick? Are they really that close? Oh yeah, 600 meters-ish. And the gunner is dead, damn it. And the breaches. Okay, never mind. This is the point where I just bail out and grab like a frickin' Mosin and just charge in. Also, heck yeah, all the vehicles. Honestly, someday I want to get there. But even with like the regular premium, it does feel like a premium vehicle would make a lot of sense too. If I like seriously want to do that. But those are a little bit expensive. Oh well. Oh yeah, I tabbed out of the game for a second. I think it freezes the stream when I do that. That's interesting. But okay, we could at least try to get the loading screen. Maybe that's doable. I hope that's doable. Do I want to play? You mean like realistic? I play primarily realistic air. I just kind of vibe with that sort of thing. And aside from that, primarily arcade ground. Just because it feels a little bit more pleasant to me. It says that I shouldn't. I mean, I don't actually think I have the achievement yet. It says one game, but it isn't working. I'm not getting it. I think it might be complaining about this sort of like battle activity stat, but I've also had games where I do pretty well and get like the bomber and do some damage, and I don't know. Because if I had the achievement, surely I wouldn't be able to like track it, right? Like, you know, when you pin it to the side. I'm confuzzled. I will actually check that after the round ends. Okay, I can't really waste the rounds with this gun because we don't get that many. Okay, they're not actually peeking over the hills that much. Oh well. Let's just try to get a little bit of a better position. Also, hey, Kanik, welcome in. Not gonna sit like a gremlin, and we'll drink some tea. I hope you've been having a lovely day. Nice to see you in here. I'm actually testing out the old AMD RX 580 as my encoding GPU, and it works surprisingly well. Like, I am vibing. Oh yeah, I might need like a little hug command in the chat as well. I'll get around to it eventually. Yeah. But also I'm kind of happy to see that the GPU itself is working, even though I can't really stream at 60 FPS at 1080p. I can do a recording and that has no issues, but the encoder gets overloaded if I try streaming with that. With like, you know, the H.264 encoder. Thankfully not the end of the world. Nothing a little duct tape couldn't fix. And maybe a few more €100 for a new GPU. Oh, frick. There we go. We are scoring hits, but near the very bottom of the vehicle.
Our victory is near.
And they pulled away. Oh wait, no. They're still standing there. I don't get it. And they're starting to hit us. And the HE is doing nothing. Oh, we are so fricked. And they're calling in artillery. Now is the perfect time to bail. Yeah. I mean, I could try repairing, but they're gonna take me out in like 2 or 3 shots, so... What's the highest BR I have? I think around... Wait, ground would be like 8 point something. I will actually check after the game. As for air, think like Yak 38. Oh wait, no. Not Yak 38. What the frick? What was that bomber? I forgot. Damn it. I need to go and dig through the tech tree for a minute after the game. Okay, I am not tapping out right now. I will try to do well in the game and then check like the achievement and also the tech tree, just to show how far along I am. I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now, but that is kind of because I had to rebuild the computer a few times to actually have the whole GPU setup working. Because I tried having 2 Intel Arcs and it just wouldn't work. I very much did need to have like 2 different manufacturer cards for this to actually work. Yeah, we're not really doing much damage to them, or any damage for that matter. Maybe like the armored car from the top. Except we really don't have speed either, so eh. Yay, see, we're technically doing damage, but there's trees! Oh no. It's kind of funny that their planes feel like they literally have freaking like lawnmower engines on them. Oh hey, decal. Okay, so USSR, and for tanks, it goes to around, well, yeah, here. I'm doing a bunch of research, I just don't have enough silver lines to actually buy the vehicles at the moment. But yeah, it goes up to like 8.7 for what I actually have, and then I'm just trying to do them like 1 rank at a time. As for aviation, well, oh, frick, no, not this. Yeah. Is the Yak 28B. So that's the bomber I like. That one's 9.3, and the Su-25 is, I guess, 10.3. So, you know, I'm slowly getting there. And most of the stuff above is spaded. Except, you know, everything takes a bunch of months to actually get. So this whole side is very much like to do later. I really wanted jets. And then I realized that the jet like controls aren't banned properly. Oh no. I also really want to do choppers, but using them and spading them takes for frickin' ever. And there's someone we got a ban. Uh-oh. We got like a bot. Bonk. There we go. But yeah, I do actually enjoy the game. And the grind is just that I'm not like consistently good or consistently bad. I just jump all over the place. Also, yeah, I am gonna need some bots. Mimi also bullied me about that. Eventually. We're gonna get there. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I actually do have the loading screen. Let's see. Why can't I track it then, though? That's so silly. Also, yeah, it doesn't show that it's done here. It shows it in the side, and I don't get why. It's good for them, I guess. Also, it just says, like, completing this task. Well, what's the task? Okay, so mission score. Oh, right, the tasks are limited by each day, so I literally just need to play a bunch. I mean, I could grind it out and get more vehicles. I mean, if you wanted to play, we'd be playing the Great War. Oh, no. But honestly, after I do this test stream, like when I do a proper War Thunder stream, I'd love to play with more friends. For real. Oh, wow. So, you know, if you want, you can add me as a friend. And then when I'm less scatterbrained, I'd love to play together. There's also like some streamers that I watch that actually play War Thunder, and maybe some co-streams in the future. And yeah, I missed the other marks. Except it says that like the task 5 is available. Isn't it? But yeah, this is one of the events that I mostly missed because life and work very much got in the way. I still kind of appreciate the vibe. And we'll probably play like Enlisted later. Because I do enjoy that game too. I will also bully Gaijin to give me submarines, but that's just a me thing. Also, Kanik, get bombed. Bully. Yeah, I like arcade, it's fun. And other people very much enjoy the pacing of realistic, but I find the spotting and you know, not having my green little silly indicator to also be a little bit difficult. So, you know, I do enjoy that, you know, you can mess around with the different modes and just see what works for you. Not like a bridge bomb, damn. Find arcade hard. I mean, that might as well be. It's just that the pace is so fast and kind of casual that it probably doesn't matter. Unless you want to do really well in every game. In which case, it might very much just be that way. Oh, no. Hey, that's an assist.
300 meters. 1 o'clock. Range 350. Tank 12 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you can guess the range. I mean, some people very much get that field. I very much do not. If I tried it in like 100, 200, 300, whatever 100 hours, I probably could. It would still very much be a journey that I'd have to go through. I do find the indicators to actually be fairly accurate. Except when it comes to penetration, it still very much is like hit or miss. Lots of guesswork involved. Then again, my level of strategy in the game boils down to like, oh hey, they say that heat shells have a lot of penetration. That's what I'm gonna use. Ooh, boo. I refuse to learn. For real, for real. Come on. Little recon drone. I need like a frickin' shotgun. For real, for real. Oh no. For real, for real.
300 meters. Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, on my 0. We've been hit.
What was the ATGM doing? Presumably nothing. Can't curve that round. But yes, also look at this. Bully bully. It's literally just heat rounds. Maximum silly.
Artillery strike.
I know! There's a lot for me to learn.
Destroy.
But I'm gonna have a very goofy time. Because thankfully I don't take the game super seriously. It's just a silly game that I sometimes play. But the numbers. Heat was last in the research tree for the vehicle, for the upgrades, and they have big pen numbers, so surely they're good. Absolutely, the frickin' shelf shatters. Does like no damage. Oh no. Okay, maybe, just maybe I should be a little bit more serious. And, you know, have a game where I'm not like a goofy goober that rushes in. But yeah, I'll try the different shells too. Why not? I actually do very much enjoy how you can mess around the vehicles and stuff. Especially the freaking like jet loadouts. How many different bombs and rockets and missiles you can have. What a vibe. Okay, this one just straight up doesn't have anything other than heat, because, you know, like a light tank. This one neither. Yeah, could go for the Sabo. Why not? But also, what does the game tell me? The 335? Oh wait, no. 390 versus 330. Game lying, for real. Okay, let's try the same. I mean, if I don't overzealously peek and rush in an attempt at getting like a very quick kill, then every single time. Yeah, we're dead. I don't think I'm gonna do much better. There, didn't even pen them, but that was like a bad shot, so Frick, I have to stick with the team more. I can't just run off and do my own thing. Actually, frick it. We're gonna go in the opposite direction and not even gonna go near the buildings where everyone, every single time, is like camping. Let's just go on a silly little road trip. Why not? I think the music volume's a little bit silly. Let me... Oh yeah, that should be good. mean, we could just kind of cut through here. There's a little park up ahead. And usually it's not too bad. That place, that's a freaking death trap, though. Yoink. Jump. There. Oh wait, we could actually do a little battle. Okay. Let's try to take out a bomber. Okay, we have other friendlies coming in too. They are a bit faster than the Harrier. Whatever the frick we have. F3. So yeah, the Harrier's a little bit faster. Oh, I just died, didn't I? Oh, well, that freaking sucked! We spawned in a plane to take out the bomber, but the bomber took us out and just straight up flew away because it's faster! Angry noises. I will freaking cry. The game is bullying me. We even popped smoke so we'd be safe. Heresy. I feel like arcade with the planes is very hit or miss. You either play in a way where you can bring in your own plane or, I don't know. You just hope you get good RNG for what you're given. Like such a mess, even before going there. We're not going for the planes anymore. They kind of screwed me over. I'm gonna try to go around and flank somewhere. There we go. There we go. Wow. Doing something a little bit silly. Oh, so thank you for the follow.
135 is now followed.
But also, yeah, I need to get my stuff together. This has been very goofy gameplay. Not sure what I can even do here. Maybe just let the friendlies push and help them finish someone off. Or, alternatively, go the exact opposite way towards B. Also, honestly, I really love just how well War Thunder runs. One of the better games in that regard, for real. And it still looks pleasant. That ATGM did frickin' that. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, it did frickin' that thing. I got an assist, and that is that. Also, I should probably do some of the wagers, but, you know, only when I'm playing super seriously. Or maybe with some friends. That would be a little bit better.
To battle! Batten up! Driver ready. Gunner ready. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's just try to do one game that I'm playing serious. Not like focusing on commentary and being a silly goofy goober, just earnestly trying.
Tank, 10 o'clock. Range, 900. Miss, I just left.
It's really cool that
Decent.
there's like instructions like, oh yeah, we missed just to the left or something.
Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, 900. Over, adjust down. Allied forces have captured a zone. Over, adjust down. T-72.
Yeah, I don't think we're peaking that.
Range,
No
350.
freaking way.
Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, 900. Enemy forces have captured a zone. Over, adjust down.
There we go. But that didn't actually do any damage. Frick.
Range, 300 meters. We hang. Target damage. Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, 800.
Let's just push the point.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Bravo. 4.
We might be able to capture at least.
Bravo. 4. Good knowledge. Open fire. Enemy forces have captured a
There we
zone.
go.
Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, 700.
Okay. Just dodged? Hey, yo? This is actually working out pretty decently so far. Not like good aiming or whatever, but at least we're doing some damage. Oh frick, oh frick, oh frick, oh frick.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
We gotta scoot. Okay, just turn around carefully, not into freaking trees. Oh, they're taking out friendlies. This ain't good.
11 o'clock. Range, 550. Tank, 12 o'clock. Range, 600.
I feel like surviving in the game is very much also a matter of knowing when to actually pull back, because if we stayed there, we'd be very much dead right now. Now, when they go to cap, at least we have a chance of, like, spotting them. Oh, I hear them. They have a very loud engine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait, we took out them. We can go back into cover. Oh yeah. Frick yeah. That's so freaking goofy. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, sometimes playing a little bit sneaky and cautious actually is the right thing to do. I'd argue perhaps most of the Uh-oh. They know I'm here. Oh, they have 2 tanks. Uh-oh. I'm also really low on ammo. Things are about to get a little bit stinky. Okay, frick it. Let's just pull away. I keep hitting frickin' like buildings and stuff. Damn it. My perfect getaway. Okay, in there. Oh frick. Oh frick, oh frick, oh frick. That's basically an artillery piece.
5 o'clock. Point blank.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's a critical hit, but I'm pretty much fricked. Oh wait, no, that's an assist. We good, we good, we good. Except we're so vulnerable, might as well go for like a quick air battle. And we're basically dry. Time to go home.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. We're winning.
I won't be surprised if I'm still alive somewhere down there. They were very much pushing the point. Oh yeah, I still am. What the frick? Oh wait, they got the point for themselves.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Charlie.
Frick it. I'm bringing out the bomber while we repair. Oh, I was immediately shot after that. Or was that a case before that? Oh well, anyways. Anyways.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Time to bonk an unsuspecting AA. Round. Oh, frick. We did get hits, we didn't get the kill. We did get killed, though. Yeah, see, even if we were repairing and we were in the smoke, they took us out. Moments later. But hey, we survived for a while. That was actually pretty good. Except our entire team is very much getting destroyed right now. And they're pushing the spawn. It's gonna be a bloodbath in a minute.
Leopard. 1 o'clock. Yeah. Target direction.
Yeah, how the frick am I supposed to take on a leopard?
Leopard. 1 o'clock. Yeah. Short.
We're the ones who are about to get pounced on.
Look out. There. Tank.
Okay, we got one.
Target destroyed.
Except our gun is that high. And boom. Rip. Not even sure what I can do here. AA is probably not gonna help a lot. They're closing in on the spawn. It's also just too late to cap any points. So I guess it is what it is.
12 o'clock. Range. 550.
But hey, 3rd place in the team. Not too bad. I vibe with that. 2 ground targets and some assists. I'll take it. Could also go for the new shell type, just the Sabo. Because we have most of the stuff for the light tank already. The rangefinder could be good, but because I play arcade mostly, it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, let's play another one. And after that, I'm kind of guessing that I could actually wrap the stream up for today. Just because I wanted to do a test stream and see how this goes. And so far, pretty good.
To battle. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
I might also just straight up get rid of the RTSS frame limiter. Because I don't really need it anymore. Because, you know, 2 GPUs. Oh well. Actually, while we're at it, let me do the GIF now. Start with Windows off and RTSS is off. Don't really see anything changing much. But yeah, let's push with friendlies and try to cap. Ah, they're immediately taking damage. And the hostiles are already on the point. I don't foresee this going great. Did I pull back? Oh, yeah, there's definitely someone there. Good thing I got the frickin' smoke, honestly. I'm gonna push at them the engine in the front for real. Oh. Okay, that's the drive right there. And an assist. Actually, I feel like the people who do reasonably well in every game probably do stick with the friendlies and get like assists and stuff. That does seem like the sane way to play the game. Like covering each other and helping with repairs and all that goodness. Uh-oh. Frickin' CB. Come on, peek me. You know you want it. Rick, let's just eat artillery in the mouth.
Charlie, 3, destroy. Charlie, 3, acknowledge. Open fire.
Hey!
Destroyed.
We got him. Now it's a little bit silly. Oh, that's such a freaking cool gun. Taken out by a tree. And I come back and I literally have a bunch of bombs on me. But hey, I still assisted the team a bit. I'm happy. I actually really want to try turning on the ray tracing, but I feel that that might just kill the game altogether. Actually, let's go and do that. Lamau. Low ray tracing. Why not? The last thing you see before the stream frickin' explodes. Oh no. I think it's just straight up loading things right now. Which is funny because we're in the middle of like an online match. Hello? Game? Oh yeah, here we are. Oh, this frame rate can't be good. Oh, the usage is like 100%. Wait a minute. It's like frozen. On the stream, you don't see the actual like bit with ray tracing on. You just see like the options menu. I think I might have just kind of broken the freaking game. Oh no. Yeah, it froze the stream. The frick? Game. Okay, what if I do window capture instead of game capture? Maybe that's gonna fix it. There. No, it's still frozen. The frick? Okay, whole display capture? Okay, this works. That's so trippy. And like, if I enable ray tracing, what is it like? Oh, it's bad. You can see how bad it is. Now, technically I do have upscaling, so instead of native I could go for like freaking performance and see how that changes. Just out of, you know, curiosity. Like, it's not completely horrible, but it definitely is bad. And everything looks very much like fuzzy, even with like, you know, some basic ray tracing effects. So honestly, we're probably just sticking to native and no ray tracing. Nyeh. I think it's a little bit silly though, because normally games like GTA 5, like the enhanced edition, with ray tracing on, like literally everything you can turn on, they work surprisingly well, and I don't get it. Like, why? Why would War Thunder be that much more intense? Oh yeah, we're also bad balloons. But hey, I'm happy that at least the game lets you turn the features off if you don't want to use them. Get wrecked, nerds. Gun barrel, gun barrel, gun barrel. Take out the gun barrel, please. No. That was such a mess. Maybe I should have just sat in a corner and waited until the launcher was reloaded properly. Well, not as much of a launcher as just like the barrel, because we shoot the APGM out of the main barrel. Uh-oh. Yep. This is what it looks like when the opponent team kind of spawn camps you. Oh yeah, I think the game capture is still frick. No? Different window? Well, no, it just won't work. Well, anyways, I think that's gonna basically wrap up our little stream today. Super happy that the double GPU thing works. And I guess I will see you in another stream or video. Until then, take care and bye.